So just while we're in the spirit of it, excuse me, what are some of your over and under reactions for the men's team based on these two games? Anything you're seeing from an over or under reaction for our fellas?
You
Um,
know, it really, I would say there's no big overreaction outside of the the Chip Washington Classic. I outside of maybe Cincinnati, I'm not seeing too many L's in the non-conference schedule from here
Mm,
on out. So
mm.
mm,
I would
Uh,
like for us to get Cincinnati, but they ranked 18th in the nation, so it's gonna be a tough task. But hey, that my overreaction. I don't see why, as we keep growing, this non-conference schedule does not scare me at all.
I dig that.
okay.
I dig that. You had something to add there?
Well, I'm always scared when, Chip looks right into the camera.
The smoke, the
The
smoke.
smoke. It be
But
your own
putting
people
that to the
sometimes. Be
side,
your own people
putting that to the
sometimes.
side, I'm scared to say I kind of agree with him, maybe with not the same intensity. But
What?
yeah,
Hold
yeah, yeah,
hold up. To be fair, they're gonna be competitive. I'm not saying we're gonna walk over our
Yeah.
opponents. It's probably gonna be
mhm.
Yeah.
close games, but my expectation with us growing, I'm seeing dub.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
And that's big.
So, yeah, yeah. I guess my underreaction. I don't know if I have one. I other than being afraid of Chip. So, and what he gonna say? But Chip is Booker T. Washington the third for y'all that don't
I will
know.
say that uh, my overreaction is probably still with, um, I believe, to your point, Blake Harper is our perpetual rookie of the week. And through the non-conference schedule, it's going to make it hard for him to be knocked off that mantle when we get into conference play because he's really established himself as a go-to player. My underreaction is probably that when I look at the level of competition that we have stacked up to go against, um, when we start, I'm looking for the start. If we can start games where we're not down by 10, down by 20, trying to come back, I do think your number makes sense to me, Chip. I think the competitiveness of our games should be one or two possessions either way. And
Mhm.
so, as long as we're playing our game, which I think is starting to emerge, we should be able to say, yep, if we play our game, we should be in it to the very end, even if we don't always, the ball bounces differently sometimes. Some of these gyms got different air. You guys are from Chicago, so you know the wind blows your jump shot every now and then, but it does it gives me some excitement to know that we do have a team that if we play our game, we should be in it going into the last 3, 4 minutes of any game. So I'm excited. I know when you look ahead, we do have University of Maryland, Baltimore County tomorrow before Thanksgiving, and then during the weekend, I want to say on Saturday, right after the holiday, we play Mount St. Mary. Is that what it is? I think it's Mount
Yep,
St.
Mount
Mary
St.
coming
Mary.
up. So those are two games that are definitely winnable. And to your point, Chip, that gets us set up for a showdown with Cincinnati right when we get into that first full week of December. So exciting times ahead. I don't want to look past all these teams getting to Cincinnati, but I'm looking forward to seeing how we can see what we learned today and see if we can go ahead and apply that right away. Great game.
And this'll I guess it'll lead to my I just give the overreaction now.
Mm,
Like to me, we're gonna go the way that she goes.
mm,
Now, I say that, even though we got a lot of depth and we're not really relying on just one player, but
Mhm.
she's such a dynamic player. I feel like the rest of the team kind of follows her moxie, if you will. And
Okay.
so I think, for not just a kind of a MEAC championship run, before a special run, we're gonna need Sanaya King to bring her A game. So but
Okay.
I definitely see them going the way that she goes, even though we got a deep team. She's got a certain
yeah,
moxie about her. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I like that, Chip. So for me, the challenge is I guess I'll start with my overreaction. When we shoot well, we do well. Hard
Yeah.
stop, because unlike the game against ECU, we had a hard time just getting points. We couldn't, and when we were struggling, we finally went down low. So that's where Z and others started showing that they could play ball. We just didn't feature them or run the offense through them. Everything kind of ran from either Sanaya or Destiny. But when they're not in the game, it's interesting to see how he can respond. So when I'm looking, at your scrappy team members, the part that I'm really paying attention to is when we shoot above 50% from 3-point line, we're going to be in a lot of games. When we shoot above 60% at the free throw line, that means we're being aggressive and we're trying to take the ball to the hole. And quite frankly, you know, we stay neck and neck with rebounds because we got size now. If we can just be even on rebounds, that's our formula. Like if we can get the ball, we'll always have a chance to, again, take it down to the end. This time,
That's good. Oh, well, then
yeah, yeah.
that makes it even more appropriate for me in terms of my over and under reaction. Is I'm gonna need y'all to use bigger font when I'm getting your notes off of the things I don't know.
So what he's saying is he can't see. I got it. No problem, brother.
Okay.